Pula. Pula Nanak. As you can see, my presentation ED152 Human Development a Lifespan Approach. Assignment 2 2022. And my name is Amador Bagriso, and this is my student. In slide 2, I will discuss a picture of Western Jewry related to human development, in which you can see the only bush in the road, which means that without the road and good plants, how people, especially those who live in the bush or the jungle, can travel to the town to buy their food, and there is no way only push in the Western Jewry. They can reach their destination or not. In your thoughts, without the road, we cannot walk. Remark the good example I'd like to provide. Therefore, make all the path for those who are required. This is the link of slide 3. I'll show you a picture of people who already gone through the process of growing and becoming someone in the future. I will show you this picture because those guys were successfully through their parents' love and care while they are in children. So you can becoming someone in the future is not easy. As a result, always love your parents because you cannot live this world without them. Slide 4 is all about the sea, which means that in this image, I want to describe how to live without the sea. Sea, according to the Western Jewry, many people live without accessing the sea. Thus, they are struggling to locate food and feed their children, when compared to individuals who live near the water. Consider how a newborn would grow if he or she did not consume fish or something from the sea, which would make their life a lot easier. As a result, constantly look for a place where you and your family desire to reside. And this is the link of. In slide 5, this photograph depicts a woman with 8 children, and you can see how proud the mother is, just looking for their gorgeous grave. The major reason I chose this image is that all individuals around the world must have talented children. Thus, being a good mother or father is not a lazy task, because one day your daughter or boy will grow up and able to bless others, and she or he will be able to repay your compassion, because whenever you plant today, you reap after. In slide 6, this is where I go to more detail about my countries. As you can see, my island is so small, with the largest population, majority of whom live in basic home. But the major message I want to convey is to be grateful no matter where you are. My issue is all about human development, and in my country, human development is really poor. Since we don't have enough space for babies to live, which explains why my culture has such awful performance. Throughout my lecture, I will demonstrate. The 7th slide is about how they find their food every day, since they don't have their babies to go hungry at night. Women and men find their daily requirements in the same way. So, in that situation, people are continually battling for obtain food and sustain all the food they receive daily. And this is how human development is in my social culture context. telling. Like this. There is a very bad picture because this is exactly what happened in my own country. Because of climate change, so consider how people progress would accelerate or if climate change continue and compare the region of the western Europe, this is how human development take place. Slide 9. But this will happen in the last slide of my context. They were dancing as teenagers since their parents have already taught them that one day they will perform their culture whenever they go, especially to show the world that they can do anything. In my sociology context, this is how human development begins. Slide 10 shows main idea to discuss. One, introduction, why we must understand. As you can see in PowerPoint presentation, there are many significant themes to explore on slide 10. The first is we need to realize how vital human growth is. There are numerous theories in how to know the importance, which are reduction, ED and penetrable development, which I read about before, middle childhood, adolescence, childhood, and the third of all stages of life. Behaviors or physical capability shown in newborns and new children as they grow and develop as known as developed milestone. Milestones include growing, crawling, walking, and taking. Each age group has its own set of milestones. Each milestone has a reasonable range in which a someone can achieve it. In slide 11, the final slide we talk about is relating to this topic, as well as preparation and conclusion. As you can see, understanding how human development indicates that you must adhere to all the obligations of time in this presentation. Finally, this theory is critical in understanding how Western and nature culture differ from everything that has been said. You can see that human development is very complex and playing an important aspect of life. It's crucial for everyone to have some sort of background on this information and to understand that it takes time for each type of development to develop correctly. The last slide. The end.